Hi, this is Deb, and I'm coming on today to work on some small projects, including some CD um, sleeves, decorating some CD sleeves. I am using up supplies that I have accumulated, and I'm going to kind of scroll over and let you see some. I just piled them up here on the desk. So here we go. You ready? There's some there. I can't even get all the way over to these others. Here we go. Little things all piled up, ready to use. Plus, I have more than enough behind me in boxes and baskets. So I'm just going to start with these. We might end up doing some other things besides CD sleeves, but I'm going to start with them. So welcome anyone that's coming in, and I hope you have a good day. Hope you've had a good day already. Early evening here, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started and start working on these. So I have some black ones. They come this way. Black on the outside and white on the inside. And I have these little die cuts that I made. I have a lot of them already made up. So I'm going to try to figure out how to put them on here. Sort of a Halloween-y type thing. Hi, Carol. How are you? Good to see you here. Thanks for coming. So I'm trying to decide how to put these little houses on here so they look a little spooky, or well, whatever, for Halloween. And I'm not sure how I want to do it, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to really overlap them too much because then they show through and that looks kind of funny. Of course, I could. Oh, you know what? I think what I'll do is put lights in the houses. Now, do I want to make different colored lights or do I want to make them all the same color? I wonder if I have any yellow handy, pale yellow. Let me look here behind me real quick and see if I have any pale yellow. Pale yellow, pale yellow, pale yellow. This will be the best bet right here. Oh, thanks. I love them. I think they're so cute. And they didn't come with the circle. I put that in there, but they had little house or little trees, different houses, little light posts, and a fence. I think they're adorable. Yellow, 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 yellow. Could use orange, but that's a little bright. Here's kind of what I'm thinking, this color, but that's the only piece I see. I must have needed a lot of yellow because there's none in here. I've used it all up. Well, when that happens, then I got to go to the big stash. Scary, go to the big stash. I'm glad you're hanging in there, Carol. I know you've been having some problems health-wise. And I know how that feels. I just got through some of it. It does get better, usually. So hopefully yours will get better. Well, let's see, what's this? Well, nah. No, I think I definitely want yellow, and there's none in here. So let me get a piece of yellow over here off the wall or off the rack. I don't really want the same color as the moon. I don't believe. I think that'd be too light. I mean, I don't want them to be the same, in other words. So let's see. Guess this is. Oh, here's some. You have to look a little farther. Find what you want. And then you have to be able to get it out. I'm sure nobody knows what that's like. All right. Light yellow. Found it. Got it. Doing it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I think, is put these. See, I want to put it like that so that the light shows. That's what I'm going to do. And I'll have to do a little fussy cutting. But I think this will be cute. Yeah, Carol, every time I think things are getting better, there'll be another spot that decides it needs to shout out to me. But today I'm doing pretty good. I hope you get to feeling better. Back pain and foot pain are really devastating. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. So I'm just going to glue a couple of these down. Oh, see, that looks cute with that yellow showing through there. Oh, gosh, Janice jumped in. Janet Nash. Hi, ladies. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. I'm just playing with some CD sleeves here. And right now I'm using some little houses to make sort of a Halloween version, I guess I'll say. I have the die cuts for these, and I think they're so fun. So I decided I want them to look like they're all lit up. So I'm going to do a little bit of fussy cutting here, I guess. I don't mind fussy cutting. I like fussy cutting. Mary, where's Mary? Oh, Mary Lou. Hi, Mary Lou. Thank you for coming. You know why I always say that. First of all, I'm glad you're here, all of you. And I do thank you for coming. But my granddaughter said that when she was little. Anytime we went someplace or someone came over, she said that. It didn't matter if they were coming or we were coming. She was, thank you for coming. Of course, she's a big girl now, so she doesn't say that anymore. Now she says, Grammy, I'm out of town. I'll see you later. And there they go, taking off. They're in Texas this weekend, and then they'll be home, and then they'll be back to Texas next weekend. And those pickleball tournaments. But she has a good time. Okay, so now I think I want them all to be lit up. Oh, here's another one. Better do him too. He's a cute one. So I got the dogs a dog pen. It's like the kind you put puppies in when they're little, so they can't escape. And it's only about 2 feet tall. It's pretty good size. It has 8 panels that, I don't know, I guess they're about, maybe 30 inches wide or something like that. And so far, they're not crazy about it, but they're accepting it. So when we're down here, they're going to have to accept it because I can't keep chasing them all over the place. Mostly Cammy, but sometimes Bella gets into stuff too. And there's just too many things down here they can get into. So I'm just trying to keep them safe. All right, so like a playpen. Oh, Gail, I have 2 miniature schnauzers. One's about 16 pounds and the other one's about 12 pounds. What kind of pens are you talking about? Pain is okay. I'm playing more tomorrow. Oh, what kind of... My gosh, you guys, I've got to go to the I'm so dumb. I should have just put these where the windows were so I didn't have to fussy cut. I can still do it, I guess. Maybe not. Why didn't I think of that before? Probably because I was too busy talking. I don't need it to cover the whole back of the things. That's what I should have done. You know what I'm saying? Just cut little strips and covered behind the light or behind the windows. That would have been a lot easier. But I'll go ahead and do this. It won't take long. I'll cheat where I can. Yeah. Well, now they're getting. We took a nap. We got up at 4:30 this morning because my husband had to leave very early because he's doing a day trip today with about 20 other people, taking them on a day trip. They won't be home, I don't know, till he might not even be home till midnight, which is not good for him because he has to work tomorrow. And if he doesn't get all his sleep, he doesn't do well. So he'll be dragging when he gets home for sure. So anyway, we got up and we stayed up, and well, they slept all morning down because I came downstairs really early and worked on some things I needed to do, and they slept in the pen the whole time until just about lunchtime. So they had a long sleep. And I was just starting to get sleepy. So we went up and had lunch, and they ran around a little bit outside and what have you. And then we sat down in the chair, and I thought, well, I'm just going to take a little cat nap because I was really sleepy. So they lay on my lap, and when you get two of them on your lap like that, you can't move, especially if you have a blanket on you, and you know they get rolled up in the blanket. Oh. Oh my goodness, Janet. So anyway, it was a what's the word? Not successful. It was a good morning. I got things done that I needed to do. So then I couldn't go to sleep with them sitting on my lap. Usually I do, but they just seemed so heavy. I'm going to take a real nap. So we went in on the bed and I set the alarm. We slept for about an hour. I don't usually do that. If I take a nap, it's in my recliner because I'm very comfortable there. And then they can sit there with me. But at first they couldn't figure it out. Like, why are we in bed? You know? And they're just kind of rolling around looking at me. And finally they settled down and we all took a snooze. So I feel pretty refreshed and ready to do some more. Hi, Pam. Thanks, guys, for coming. I have a sewing mind frame right now. Pam made me think of this. I have a sewing mind frame right now, but I'm not getting any sewing done because I have that card making thing coming up, and I've been working on that and working on some sale items and all this. So as soon as that all calms down, which won't be until after November 11th, but when that calms down, then my sewing. I'm doing my sewing. I promised myself I'm doing my sewing because it's calling to me. I have so many nice fabrics that I can actually use and for myself, and so I'm excited to do that. I've said before, I wish God just gave me one thing that I like to do. I wish He had made me passionate. I mean, absolutely passionate about just one thing. But He didn't. I guess He didn't see any wisdom in that. So I have too many passions or too many interests. It's hard to spend my time fairly between them. You know, we do different things at different times of our life, and I used to think that I didn't know what I would do if I couldn't sing, because I used to sing. I sang with a women's quartet for about maybe 4 years, all across the state and into Illinois some. We'd go to these little bitty churches, that had lots of little old people. The little old people like this. I don't know about anybody else, but the little old people like this. And so we did that for a while, and I really enjoyed it. And I've always been into singing from school on up, But whenever I started having surgeries, starting with the surgeries on my neck, where they had to put a tube down your throat and all that nastiness, my voice started changing. And I don't know if you can hear it in my voice just speaking or not. There's a tiny bit of a growl in there, and I never had that before. Now, some of that could just be age, but I don't believe so. But I know that the other part isn't age, because it's been going on for a long time now, ever since I had the first surgery on my neck. And I used to be able to, I may not have been the most exciting singer, but I could hit the notes, and there was no effort. I just opened my mouth and sang, and it was fine. It was acceptable. Now I don't know what's coming out of my mouth when I try to sing. Sometimes I go to sing a note, and it's it sounds like a frog, or it sounds like I don't know what. It's not good. Let's put it that way. And I never know if it's gonna do that or not. So I don't sing very much anymore, because sometimes it even makes my throat hurt. And there's nothing wrong with it. And they swear up and down that the tubes didn't do anything to it. But you know what? Before I had it done, I could sing fine, and after I couldn't. So what does that mean? So anyway, but what I was going to say is, I thought that would just be the most horrible thing that could happen to me personally, as far as, not involving my family, but just in my own self. But you know what? I miss it. Sometimes I miss it more than others, but not like I thought I would. Not like I thought I would. And it showed me a lot, because you can, if you let the grace come out, you can manage to do just about anything, and manage to put up with just about anything. It might not be the happiest thing for you, but you can do it. And I think that really helped me a lot, in the fact that, I can't get around like I used to. And there's a lot of things I cannot do because of that. And I could sit around and whine about it and everything, but there are other things that I enjoy just as much, and I'm happy doing. So I think that kind of taught me how to get past those things, because like I said, I thought that would be the most devastating thing that ever happened, if I couldn't sing anymore. And it's not. So I don't know where that all came from, but there you go. Guess it was in my brain somewhere. Now my daughter, I have to brag on her for a minute. She has, I admit I'm prejudiced, but I'm able to see, around that. And she has an amazing voice. I truly believe she could have been a professional singer. And she can sing. So she can sing several. She has a huge range, and she can sing any part, which I never could. I have a hard time doing the harmony. I'm a lead singer, or I was, but I always had a hard time picking out the harmony. I could tell you if it wasn't right, but as far as singing it myself, it was hard for me, because I'd always been, a lead singer. But she could sing any part, and her voice is beautiful. And it's so funny, because when she was little, um, when she was about 5, I'm going to say, I always dreamed of, oh, I have a little girl. We're going to be able to sing together. And I thought that when she was, I thought, we're going to be able to sing together. One day she was outside on the swing set, and I was looking out the kitchen window at her. She was about 5. just swinging and swinging and swinging and singing like, you know, she had nothing better to do. She was just singing up a storm. And I was crying my eyes out because she could not carry a tune for nothing. But look how she turned out. Oh my goodness. She sure sings better than I ever could. So, you know, you never know. But she's the kind of person where she doesn't like to be in front of people. She doesn't like to, um, she doesn't want people to think she's making over herself, I guess is the best way to say it. So that was not something she ever did, you know. Her husband would have been totally supportive of it because he thinks she's amazing, amazing singer. Okay, so now I got these done. They look pretty cute, don't they? I'm going to put them somehow on here. And I'm trying to decide. Actually, I'm going to use a different one because this one has something stamped on it. You probably can't see it, but it does. And I think I want to use the black one. I have some coffee dyed ones. Yeah, I wish I could sing. Sometimes I can hear it in like in bluegrass music. I can hear it better, and sometimes I can sing it, but not normally. I wonder if this would look better on the white. What do y'all think? White or black for Halloween? She is a wonderful daughter, Janet. Tammy, you better stop that. Chewing on the corner of the rug. I always said I only got one, but I got a good one. And I did. She's a very sweet, precious woman now, you know. She's in her 40s now. She's a good mama. She's a good spouse. She's just overall good girl. I don't know. What do you think? Black or white? I like the black. Coffee dyed. Well, I guess I could do both because I do have a lot of these. Well, I have a whole stack of these that I can use, but I probably have enough here to do two. I'll put this one somewhere. I like these little tall houses. And we could do I think I'll do both. I like both. I can't decide. And I have two light posts, so we're going to use one on each. They don't really need too much decoration, I don't think, because with the little houses, they kind of give a lot without adding extra stuff too much. I might put some little words on there or something. I've got to get a moon in there. I think the moon needs to go here. Got to find another moon. Yeah, Mary Lou, we'll do both. Why not? There's a bunch of little extras. Let's see what's in here. There's another moon. He can go up here. What else? Let's see. There's another little house. I think he'll go. Oh, here's another little house. Let's see. That sky. That might be too many. One too many. I like him there. I was watching some of Janet Nash's streams this morning. They're always so relaxing, and I can just enjoy it. I don't know about this little fence. I don't use it very often. I might not use it. So here's this little house. Here's a little tree. Come on. Little tree. Well, he can sit over here for now. All right, I like this, I think. I love the light post. Okay. Black looks like the street goes through the middle, yeah. I love the yellow moon too. It's kind of like a orangey yellow. I've had a lot of fun playing with these CD sleeves. I've been taking stacks of them upstairs and using leftover coffee from the mornings and just dunking them in the coffee and then laying them out on the countertop to let them dry. And then when they're dry, I go back and pick them up and bring them down. And I end up with a big stack like this that I can play with. I don't have to do anything to the black ones, obviously. And I don't know if I want him to look like he's up here, up the street, or if that looks funny. I think that looks funny, so I'm going to put him down with the others. These are going to be cute. Uh-oh. You just play over there, Cammie. You can play in there. You have your toys and things. You have your toys. You be a good girl. She's trying to figure out how to get through the fence, whatever you want to call it. Which, if there was a way, she would find it. Oh my word, that dog. Cute. Oh, Angie. Deb, did you save them? No, I bought them. I bought them, Janet. That's glued down, but the plastic allows it to kind of sit up. It's glued to the plastic, but since the plastic is floppy, it makes the house be able to sit up. Okay, I'm going to sit it there for a minute till I do this one. So what, is tomorrow Halloween? I don't even know what day it is. I think it's the 30th today. Cammie, quit that. There's this crummy old rug I've got down here. It's just a cheap old flat rug. It has the edges that are bound. And she started a while back chewing on the corners of it. So it's kind of unraveled on the corners. Well, she can still get to them because the pin goes just around the excuse me, just around the outside of the corners, or of the rug. Oh, I gotta stick this under there. So she still tries to get it and unravel it. And I don't hear it at first. At first, I'm just, not paying attention because I'm doing something. And then all of a sudden, I hear this little gnawing sound. And I'm like, oh, great. She's chewing the rug again. Tammy, don't do that. She's mad, so she's trying to, you know how they are. So you're not the boss of me. You can't tell me what to do and where to do it. Sorry, but you're wrong. Both of them have been so good. Ever since we got back from our trip, they've just really been good. And of course, it's raining, so they don't know what to do with themselves. I let them go out in the garage if they have to go potty. Then I have to clean it up. Sometimes they'll go out if it's just sprinkling, but I don't like for them to have to get out there and get sopping wet. Because yes, they're spoiled and I've spoiled them, so there you go. Don't judge. Janet, what kind of gifts are you making for Christmas? You know, back in the day, I used to make pretty much all the Christmas gifts, mostly because we couldn't afford buying a bunch of stuff. I mean, it was bad enough buying the supplies. But the last year I did it, I made 45 gifts. And they were all men's Western shirts and crocheted vests for the women. That tells you how long ago it was. And I decided that was the last time I was going to do it because you know what? No one appreciated it, really. And I don't mind doing it, but it's nice to have it appreciated. So I just decided, nope, we're just going to stop doing this. I didn't do it anymore after that. So if I make something for somebody, they know that it's very special because I've taken my time to do it. Does that sound hateful? Maybe it does. I don't know. Ta-da! Cute, cute, cute. I like it. Now, I don't have a happy Halloween thing to put on there, so I guess I'll wait and find it. Find something that I can put happy Halloween, like maybe stamp up around here. I have some little stamps I can use. Those are cute. I like them. Okay, so those. I'll put those aside until I can find the lettering for those, and I'll put all this back in here for next time. I had a spider web I put in there. That would be cute, spider web up here in the corner. But I don't think I have anything that would work as a spider web, so I'll have to think about it. It can be used next time. Okay, so much for those two. All right, I wanted to do those first for Halloween. Yay! We don't get trick-or-treaters here. Does anyone else not get trick-or-treaters? I thought for sure we would because Angie, that's cute. Angie's going to make big yo-yo pins for everybody. Lost my, here we go. Let's see. See what everybody's talking about that I've missed. Not Candy's fault she's like this. Oh, gnomes and hats. That's cute. Brownies. Brownies are always good. My sister-in-law often makes. Well, we used to exchange gifts at Christmas because we only, my husband only has one brother. I don't really do Christmas with my family, not because we don't like each other. We're just not around each other much. But we usually see his side of the family, and my sister-in-law makes those cinnamon coated pecans that you make in the oven. Oh my word, they're so good. She makes those, and neither one of us, it's not really a good idea for me or my husband because he gets diverticulitis and he's not supposed to eat nuts, and I can't chew them up. So I'm, they're not really good for me either, but oh my gosh, they are so good. At least we can share them, I guess. So I've got all kinds of little papers out here. I think I want to use some of this jelly plate papers. And I've just got all these piles of stuff that when I finish a project, I just put it in a pile so they get really mixed up. But we don't care. We can just go through and find it. So I've got a bunch of these roll-off papers. I think is what most of them are. So I want to use some of those. Let's see what I want to do. I like this one. I think this is part of it too. And I'm just going to do some, some layering, some collaging, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, those are different actually. I'm going to use this one because it's got some real pretty gold in it. They are delicious, I have to say that. I think for Thanksgiving, we're going to my daughter's and just have lunch. And for Thanksgiving, sometimes we go out a little more than we do for Christmas, because Christmas we usually do breakfast with the family, and then there's always so many other people there. So we do like sandwiches and stuff like that, that are easy. But on Thanksgiving, we usually do ham because my son-in-law doesn't like turkey, but sometimes we'll do turkey too because the rest of us like turkey. It just depends on what we want to do. But usually she just wants me to bring something, so I don't have to do anything huge. She does most of it. But I think I'm going to do some cranberry relish salad. I found my mother-in-law's recipe that we all love, or most of us love. It's got cranberries and nuts and stuff in it. Last year I made one, but it wasn't her recipe, and it just did not taste the same. So this year we're going to use her recipe. And I think I'm going to make a pumpkin dump cake, which is, oh my gosh, so good. So good. We'll see how that goes. See how that goes. This is beautiful paper. I really like it. Sometimes when you're jelly plating, you make something and you think, man, that looks crummy. That doesn't even look like it's worth saving. But I save it anyway because later on, I go back and look at it and I think, oh, I like that. That's pretty good, I mostly use my jelly plate stuff for things like this. Collaging and, stuff. Nothing too splendiferous. Hi, JL. Hi, Ann. Man, I'm missing people. I better look up here once in a while. Family got to go. Bye, Angie. Bye, Carol. I heard somebody say hi, Becky. There's Ann. There's Mary Lou. There's Janice, Gail. I don't see Becky. Who said hi, Becky? Nobody? Here. Janice said hi, Becky. Becky, if you're here, hi. I don't see you. I'm going to scroll on down before I miss something else. Cammie, you're fine, baby. Good girl. You be good girl. Play with your sister. Quit whining. She has that little whine that can go right through your brain. It's very high pitched and constant. Like she doesn't have to take a breath. It's just a little high pitched squealy sound. Oh, I think I wanted that different. Yes, I see you. I know you're in terrible shape. No one cares about you or anything. I know. I know. Right, Janet. Oh, you're busy frogging. Oh. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. I got some little, what do you call them? I don't know, not a clutch purse. It's like a purse that snaps or has a little thing and they click together. I got some of those frames the other day at the store. And I brought all my stitching stuff downstairs. And I think I'm going to take some crochet stuff back up and try to make some crocheted little purses. Sounds fun while I'm upstairs. Okay, there's that. Now what do I want to use? Let's see. What else over here is pretty? Something I can use. Kind of like this. Maybe. I got a order from Walmart. Oh, it's been about a month ago. And some stuff came in that wasn't mine. A delivery order. And of course, by the time I realized it, the guy was long gone. So, I just put it in the cabinet. It was a bag of real bacon bits and a humongous can of sweet potatoes or yams, whichever you want to call them. And I thought, somebody must have been going to make some kind of casserole or something. I kind of wished I knew what the recipe they were going to use. It's still sitting in the closet. I haven't used it yet. I like these ladies, these black and white ladies. Maybe I'll use some of them. I don't really have any big theme I'm trying to go with, so it doesn't matter. Just thought I'd make some things. Cammie, please don't do that. Okay, now, I don't know about you guys. Some things are so funny and they bother me. So, like, for instance, I'd like to use this lady here, but see that spot right there? That really bugs me. So if I'm going to use her, I got to put something else there, layer something else there, so that doesn't bug me. So I'm going to use something from over here, maybe. maybe some book page, but it needs to be, whoops, just the size I wanted. Cammy, please stop. She's so pitiful. Or at least she thinks she is. She wants to get out and go pee over in the wood shop. That's what she wants. I'm positive. Because that's what she'll do as soon as I let her out. That's where she'll head. There. Now, see, to me, that looks better. What's the big difference? I don't know, but it just looks better. So, okay, Gail, thanks for coming by. We'll see you later somewhere. You know what, Becca? My mother-in-law, she was hilarious to start with. But we always knew every holiday when we were at her house for dinner, or any time when all of us were there for dinner, there was always something that didn't make it to the table. So there'd be corn in the microwave or salad in the refrigerator or something that did not make it to the table because she forgot about it. Never failed. But boy, she could make some good stuff. She made the best hamburgers I've ever had in my life. And she made really good sweet potatoes too. And she would boil them and then slice them real thick. And I don't know what else to call it. I call it, she would candy them in a skillet, in an iron skillet, which means she just put sugar on them, and let them cook until they caramelized, pretty much. And boy, they were so good. I wondered if I could use that can of sweet potatoes I've got to do that, because I wouldn't, they'd already be soft enough. If they weren't too soft, I probably could get by with it. And then fry them fry them, caramelize them in the skillet. Okay, I like her like that. Well, let's see what we're going to do over here. We need some lace. That's what we need, some lace, lace, lace. Lace, lace, lace. Well, it was always a big joke. And she always managed to leave a bone in the chicken and dumplings. She made the best chicken and dumplings. But she would always manage to leave a bone in there. And every single time, my brother-in-law would always be the one to get the bone. Every time. Nobody else, just him. And we just laugh about it. She'd make squirrel dumplings. My husband used to. He hasn't been in a long, long time, but he used to go squirrel hunting when he had time. And but he didn't want to clean or deal with the squirrels, and I didn't want to either. But she was just tickled to death to get them, so she'd put them in the freezer until time to make them, and then she made squirrel dumplings. And she loved to fish. Oh my word. She'd sit on the riverbank in the pouring rain just to be able to fish. She was a pretty special lady. Hard-headed. But my mom died when I was in my early 20s. So she was my mom pretty much after that. She was the only one I had after that. So we got to be pretty close. People always thought I was the daughter and my husband was the son-in-law. That's how close we were. Plus, it probably helped that we're both chubby girls, so, and he's real tall. Boy, she could hold a grudge. Oh my goodness, you did not want to get her on your bad side because she would hold a grudge forever. That was probably her only bad feature, I thought, you know. My father-in-law, I loved him so much. Oh my gosh, he was really the only father figure I ever had. And he just was happy when everybody else was happy. He just let her do whatever she wanted to do, you know. And that made him happy. So he would just sit and watch everybody as they went about whatever they were doing. And that's what made him happy. Excuse me. Well, thanks, Janet. I've used my last wet wipe. This one's the last one, so it's been used a couple times. But I like to just dampen it with water and smash my lace down with that. That way the fabric tack doesn't shine quite as bad, and I can get any of the excess off of there, plus not get it all over me. Okay, so there she is. Does she need? And I think she needs a button. Button. Where's the button? So let me find a button. It's not like I don't have any. Just gotta open the right drawer. And let's see what we can find for her. I got teeny tiny buttons. Oh, cloth buttons. Nope, no right colors. I got shoe buttons. Ooh, that one would be the right color. Maybe. Teeny weeny tiny buttons. Big buttons. This is just my button stash here at the desk. They're not old, really. I have another jar of buttons over here that's old buttons. Oh, that would be pretty too. I better save that for something else. I think I'm going to use this shoe. It might be cute because it looks like a high button shoe. Now let's find the string. There's some. And a needle. Oops. Wait, here's one that's already strung. Yeah, I like it that way. So what I'm going to do is I'll put this on. Well, you know what? I might not sew this on because it's got that big back. I think I'm just going to clip that off and stitch it on. Now let me tell you something about these buttons like this. They're in pieces usually. And if you cut this off, if you cut this right here off, it doesn't really have anything to hold the pieces together. So this shiny part is a separate piece from this part. So you have to pay attention when you're cutting to make sure you don't lose, that your button's not going to fall off somewhere down the line. So I usually just glue it just to make sure. But if you don't want it to stick up, I mean, it's going to be sticking up enough already. You just do it like that. But then look, let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, where'd my... You know what? I still have not found my labels, my box of labels. I'm about ready to go. As soon as I go print more out, see how this comes off right here. Because the part that held it on got cut off. So now it doesn't hold it on there anymore. So I usually glue that on. And I'll just use some, just to make sure it doesn't get lost. And I'll just use a little bit of Fabri-Tac on there. And that should be enough to hold it. I mean, it'll kind of stay on there, but I don't trust it. And, you know, if you're giving something to somebody or whatever, you don't want it to fall off once they've got it. I think that'll look okay. Yeah, I think it will. Okay, let me find a piece of something to go behind it. See what's in here. Maybe that'll work. There, that'll work. All right, so fringe this. A little bit, so it's not too shabby. And I'm going to use Fabri-Tac here. First layer. I don't care if the ends are floppy. It's no problem. And here's the little piece of lace to make it pretty. Oops. And then we'll put this on. Good idea, Aunt Beck. I need to make some new corn bags is what we call them. You know, the bags that you put in your microwave and heat up. We probably got 6 of them all around the house. Oh. So I want that to stay real stick on there. So I'm going to use I can find a big one. That won't reach. Oh, where are all the big clips? Here's one. Still won't reach. Let's see, maybe it'll reach this way. Nope. Well, that'll just have to sit on there then. Now I think I'm not sure that doesn't feel done, so I need to do something else. I need something right here, and I think some over here someplace I have stuff. Stuff. Here we go. Let's see right in here what we have. I have little word things, you know, quotes or whatever they are. Probably won't work with this very well. Home sweet home numbers. Home's where the heart is. These are all about home. See, if I knew where my labels were, then I would use one of them. But I don't know where they are. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, I thought of something this morning that I want to do. I had these great big letters that you put on your mailbox. They've been sitting over here in my craft stuff for the longest time because there wasn't any better place to put them. I think I'm going to use them and decorate them. I think that'll be really cool. And then I can put them on stuff. Cammy, stop it. I think Bella's over there growling deep in her throat because Cammy's into something. She always seems to do that whenever Cammy's about to get in trouble. Like she's telling on her. Like she's saying, Mom, Mom, make her stop. They're so funny. I don't know what to put on there. Something. I have some really cool flowers, but I don't think they'll stick on this very well. They're more for flat stuff. Maybe this one. I don't know what. I don't know what I want to put there. That one might have to go aside until I come up with something. That's kind of what I do, you know. Get as far as I can. If I can't decide what to do next, I set it aside. Then when I go back, I know what to do, usually. Because right now, I really don't. So, let's see. Well, I hope you show those totes back. That would be cool. Hi, Malia. Thanks for coming. Okay, so this one's going aside until I come up with what I want on there. Let's put the other ones. Okay, so far I've got the Halloween ones. I have to put some words on the top of it. And then I've got this one. I have to find something to go down here. Okay, so those are over here. Now, I'm going to do another one. Let's see. It's on here. What is in here? This is good. Would be a good place to use some napkins too. Okay, so this is pretty, and here I have some little rose things I could use on there. Tulips back. Janet, Janice, Janet, and JL. We got lots of Janets and Janices here today. Oh, it's a pretty rose. Can't see all of it, but it's still pretty. Now let's see. Just use that one. Could use it again, but might not have a color that goes with that. Well, there's some green. That might be good. That looks pretty blah. Let's see what's down here. It's too much blue. Nope, don't like those. Okay. Let's look back at these ladies and see what other pretty ladies we have. she's too tall. Too tall. Ooh, she's pretty. Oh, they would look funny if they were shortened. Okay, what else? We don't want to use girls. We can use something else. Well, I've got the rose thing going on there. Ooh. Ooh. What did I see? Saw something. I saw something. Ooh, bees. Bees, bees, bees. Keep those out. I might want to use those. Oh, there's some more good stuff in here too. Oh my word. Oh, hold on. I gotta see what's happening. Gotta see what's happening over here. Tammy, where did you get that? You are a naughty girl. No, you're not coming out. You're staying right there. Naughty, naughty girl. Naughty, naughty girl. Okay. Tammy's been crafting. Somehow she managed to pull that out of the bookcase, which is behind the, there's like 2 foot area between the ends of the cage where she can get to the bookcase. I guess she wanted to crochet. This is from let's see, 1949. This is actually a pretty has some good patterns in it. Tatting. Carol's not still here, is she? Yep. So there's that. So I guess I'm going to have to close that back end up, which I can do. I was just trying to give them a little bit extra space. There are little pieces of paper all over the rug, and she has a piece of paper hanging down from her beard. What a dog, I tell you. I could write a book. Yeah, someone was in trouble. She knows it too. She's laying over on she got this big fat covered pillow. She's laying over on the pillow just looking at me. Like, but Mom. She has to learn to be in there though. I just have to do my part and close it up. I thought for sure she wouldn't bother anything in there. But wrong again. We've had a lot of dogs. I've never had as much trouble with any dog that we've had with this kind of thing as I've had with her. And it's really been a problem. It's like if she doesn't get her way, she just does things like that, which makes you think it's on purpose. But I don't know that dogs think like that. I really don't know. But it sure seems like it. Well, she knows it's her. Cammie is, she's a smart little dog, but she is hard-headed like you would not believe. And it really is funny because she'll be getting into something she's not supposed to be doing. And when they're loose, Bella will come over and just sit there and stare at me. And sometimes she'll go, woof, woof. Yeah, Aunt Beck, I think that's true. I really do. I really think that's true. Certainly wasn't what I had expected. And she's the sweetest little dog. She's so cute. And she's sweet, you know. She's a loving little dog. But boy, when she doesn't get her way, it just seems like she goes to prove it that she's going to get it or everybody's going to suffer. So I don't know. I've really been trying to figure out what to do. Because, you know, I'm not going to spend every waking moment catering to what she thinks she needs. And she's part of the family. I'm not getting rid of her, but, you know, she's got to learn something different. They love playing together. They run and run and run and run. And it does seem like days like this, when it's cold and dreary and wet outside, when they can't just run as much, you know, that she does things like that. Which, Cammie, hold on. Come out, Bella. Come on, Bella, come out. Cammie, you stay there. No, you're staying there. You're absolutely staying there. All right, she had another one that she was pulling out and getting started on. So I closed up the back, so now she can't get to anything. Whew. And Bella is so funny. When I'm fussing at Cammie, Bella thinks I'm fussing at her. So she goes all quiet and ducks her head and everything. So usually if I'm fussing at Cammie, I have to say, oh, Bella's a good dog, you know. So she doesn't think she's in trouble. She doesn't like to be in trouble. She hangs her head and moans and carries on. Phew, no, she's not teething. She's a year old. And she's been like this since day one. She chews and eats everything she gets her mouth on. Everything. The only thing that I'm thinking about, I have regular leashes for him, you know, but I'm thinking about just getting a short, non-retractable kind of, you know, just a plain leash and tying her to my hip. I don't know what else to do. I mean, you can do that when you're when you're having trouble with potty training them, but so that you can see what they're doing all the time. I don't know what else to do. I'm just kind of at a loss right now. Well, yeah, Janice, that's what I was saying. You know, she usually gets in these situations whenever she's bored, I think. And so that kind of thing does help, but you know, I can't constantly be doing that. When she goes outside, she barks her brains out. So then the neighbors have to hear that. Of course, we're on 3 acres, but they can still hear it. So she stays out very long. She is barking and barking and barking. She just, I don't know what to do with her. I love her to death, but oh my word. We got her to be a companion, not to be a whole new problem. We got her to be a companion for Bella. And she is. She is a companion for Bella. That part was good. Cammy, no, you have to stay there. I can't trust you. But you know, so that part worked, but she is something. All right, let's see. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? What do I want to? Oh, I wanted to use this. I got these at Keisha's sale. I do not know who was selling them, but they're just little different size little strips that were already stitched. I love them. I love them. So I think this might be my last one. I'm hoping that some more for sale, or that I'll just get myself in gear and go do some myself. But I do like them a lot. They were all different sizes. And it's been really nice just to reach and, you know, use them. Yes, they are, Janice. Our the schnauzer that we had before Bella. Of course, Bella's now, how does she? 4 years old. Bella just turned 4. And Tammy just turned 1. And our other dog was Maggie, and we had her for 15 years. She was a Schnauzer Yorkie, a Yowzer, or a Snorky, whichever way you want to say it. And I think she was the smartest dog I've ever seen. She was so smart. But she had her quirks too, you know. Can you hear her crying? Bella went upstairs. She says, I'm done with this. I just let her out and let her go up because she won't bother anything. Tammy, you're all right. You're fine. I had the in the basement, this side of the basement, or this end of the basement, is my area. And then the other end of the basement is my husband's wood shop. And it's only divided by he has up a plastic curtain, I guess is what you'd call it, all the way across to try to keep the dust down from getting over here, you know. Doesn't help much, but helps some. And she just can't stand it, that she can't go over there. So I had it blocked so she couldn't get over to the workshop. And Cammy, stop. And I had 2 tables sitting on their sides, so that 2 long folding tables, and just used them as boundaries. Well, I have a couch that sits right by the steps, which are open on the side, and she can, when she gets down so far on the steps, she can jump down from the step onto the couch. So I had it blocked from the edge of the couch, into the couch, I should say, across. So she couldn't get into the sewing area or the craft area or the woodworking area. Well, she figured out that she could go under the couch and crawl under there and get through. So I had to change that layout. Then she decided she could jump over the end of the couch and get through. A great big jump over a table and everything else, but she did it. So I had to change that arrangement. And that's when I decided to get the pin, because she can get hurt. You know, there's a bunch of, he keeps it really clean over there, but still there's, you know, she could find sawdust and all this stuff. Yeah, she did have, actually not a basket, Janet, but a box. Okay, I can't handle that. Tammy, she has a box that she can get in. And with a little blanket, and she would get in that for the longest time. And every once in a while she'll still get in it, but it doesn't contain her, because as soon as my attention's off of her, she takes off, you know. Come on. Come on. Go on. All right, so I let her upstairs. She'll just always have to watch. Pay attention if she comes down. But, you know, it's not that I don't want her to go anywhere. I just don't want her to get hurt. I don't let little kids down here either, so, you know, same difference. Yeah, Janet, Yorkies are very smart. Maggie was our other dog. She, oh, it was pretty hard when we lost her. She's up playing with the toys now. She's trying to play with Bella. So she, you know, she gets bored. I just can't leave her unsupervised for very long. She's just a little dog. Just a stinking little dog. So anyway. Okay, now what am I going to do? What else am I going to do on this? I think I could use my other little flower things on here. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I also have some flower slips. Where are they? Here they are. Those are all bees. I think I'll put that on there. Let's see. To put a little bit of script on here. Is that upside down? Yeah. Just enough to show up. That's enough. And oh my gosh, they are running now up there. The pitter patter of little feet. Pitter pattering. All right. Let's see. I'll put that there. I need more on it than that. I was watching Janet do her collage. This is Janet Nash doing the collage this morning. She was having so much fun. You know, pets become a part of your life, and some people make fun of it that, you know, they're like children, but they really are. They're not the same, obviously, but it's, you know, it's like losing a member of your family who's been there for a long time. So, yeah, it's hard. It's usually hard. I'll put that there, but it still needs something. Not sure what. Maybe a bow. See if I have a bow over here. I have to get some more bows. Cut out some more bows. These are too small, not the right color. I mean, not too small, but not the right color. Green would work, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Can y'all hear that? It's them running upstairs. Sounds like a herd of elephants. Wait, maybe if I put one of these on the other side, that would work. I like the little mushroom houses, Janet. Those were cute. Hi, Chris. Welcome in. Thanks for coming. Oh, no. I feel like I need more contrast on here. I feel like there's no contrast anywhere. A little bit there, but mostly not. Oh. Doesn't have to be much. I don't know what I do without black. I use it so much. Maybe too much. But every time I try to tell myself you're not using any black, oh wow, I'm not happy. I'm not a happy camper. I'm like Cammy. I get crazy because I miss it. I like the punch that it gives. I'm going to put that little bit of purple there, then I'll have more room up here to do something else with this because I'm not happy with it. It's too bright. Too bright. Hey, you go back upstairs. Go on. You want it out. Now you go back upstairs. Go on. Sure, Mom. Anything you say, Mom. Bye, Mary Lou. I had this book that is all about cupcakes that you they have all kinds of things. Like there's sharks and bees, and they're all decorated. Really, really cute. I've had it for a long time, and I've not made one thing that's in there. But they're really cute. And then I've got this other book that shows you how to make things out of food. So like pigs from lemons that look like little pigs, and stuff like that. I haven't done any of those either. I think I still need a bow on here. See what I can find ribbon wise. Don't you dare get off that couch. Don't you dare. Ribbon, ribbon, ribbon. Here it is. I wonder what Mary Lou was having good for dinner. I don't know what I'm having. Might have an egg sandwich. That sounds good. So I don't have to cook for my husband because he won't be home till late. He'll already have had something really good. Cammy, don't you get off that couch. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. She's standing up on the arm of the couch, just as far off of far as she can get without being off of the couch. Like she really knows what I'm saying. Just trying to see how far she can go. Now she's looking over at the dog pen like she wants to go over there. But I know that isn't true. Cammy? That's right. You just sit down there and behave. Good girl. We're not playing that game. I'm just going to make me a little bow. And I think I'll put a purple button over top of it to cover the thread. I don't think I'm ever going to find my labels. I just cannot imagine where they would be. I've looked through everything that is here. I mean, I wouldn't have taken them to another room or area or anything. There would have been no reason to do that. So they have to be right here somewhere. I looked in drawers, thinking maybe I threw it in a drawer because it was in the way. I looked through the trash and so on. It's a mystery. 'Tis a mystery. And I still keep thinking it's just going to pop up out of the blue when I least expect it. That's why I don't want to go print out more. Because it's a box full of them, and I've cut them all out, and they're little and fiddly. Cammy? Okay, so I better use this. A little bit of Fabri-Tac glue. Just a little bit. Stick that there. And find a button. I gotta get these out of here. They're in the way. They bug me in there. I don't want to dump them out because they're so tiny I'll lose them in there. But and then there's that. So I thought I saw a bigger one. Too big. Too big, too big, too big. All the bigger ones are too big. All right, so I will use that one. Okay. And you know, we have to put some thread on there so it looks like it's sewn in. So let me get that needle back. You know, I know where I last used it, Aunt Beck. Right here on this table. I know what I used it on, but it just makes no sense. But I can guarantee you that right before we went on our trip, I was tossing things because I was in a hurry to finish something before we left. And I can almost guarantee you that I did something with it. I'm still convinced it's here. You know, it's not lost. I mean, it's lost from me, but it's not lost from the house or from the craft room. It's just, I don't know where it is. Okay, I think that one's done. I think these need to be, even though they're coffee dye, I think I need to ink the edges a little bit. Okay, where's my clip? Now, that's not the one I want. I want one of these. Ink. There we go. Okay, so there's another one done. Okay. Thought I had a little pen there, but I guess I don't. All right, so now let's move this. Make a little space. I don't know, Janet. I've got a big pile of stuff over here to the side that's going to the other side of the craft space, to the sewing side. I went through all that. It's mostly beads. I've looked between things and under things, and because it's just a slim little, it's a pencil box. I mean, like a you know, a box that you get colored pencils in or something, a metal one. I have two of them. One of them has little tabs in it, and the other one has labels, lots of labels. I have the tab one, but I can't find the label one. It is a mystery yet to be solved. Okay, now let's do a black one. I am going to use some of these on this one. Ooh, that would be pretty. Oranges, tulips, blues, come on, Cammie. Come here. Come here. Come on. Stinking little dog. Come on, stinking little dog. Come on. Hurry. She ain't paying any attention at all. Come on, Cam. Cammie. There she is. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Come on. Why do you make things so hard on your mom? Why do you do that? Why do you make things hard on me? Can't you be a good girl? You be a good girl? Yeah? Look up here. Oh. See all these people? They all know how bad you've been. Yes, they do. Oh, thanks. Not the mouth, not the mouth, not the mouth. There you go. Oh, you want to go, baby? Quit licking my lips. No, that's nasty. Hi, Kathy. Welcome, welcome. Well, so here comes Bella because she thinks she's missing out on the attention. Oh, you can see her. Look, she's over here. Hi, Bella. Hi, Bella. You getting in on the picture? She's like, oh my gosh, what are y'all doing up there? All right. Come here, Bella. Come here, Bella. Come on. Come here. Oh, Bella's a good girl, yes. Bella's a good girl. There she is, Cammie. Here. There she is. Bella's a good girl. Okay, y'all play. Oh, don't do that. You hurt yourself. Go play. Oh, yay, they're going upstairs. Yay. Take these paper towels before they disappear. Okay. Yep, Bella is almost all black. And whereas Cammie has the mask. Bella has a tiny bit of black on her chest. And she actually has a tiny bit on the ends of her ends of her feet, but you don't really see it. But Cammie's got the mask look on her. I don't know which of these I want to use now. Pink. Oh, these tulips are really pretty. Maybe them. Oh, Kathy, I didn't know your mother was ill. I hope things work out well for her. in it. I don't know how two little dogs could sound like such a herd of elephants. Oh, sorry. Thanks for reminding me. I had that over there so you can see the dogs. Just see my fat lap. Oh. Thanks, Dana, for telling me. I would have just kept on going like that for a while, I'm sure. Okay, so where'd that go? Here it is. So I've had these little things for a while, and I bought them thinking they were stickers. And then when I got them, they weren't stickers. But I love them, so I've been using them. Well, guess what I found out on Thursday? They are stickers. Oh my. I just don't know, but they are kind of hard to peel. Because I'm blind, I think that's part of it. Oh gosh, that's the next thing I'm going to do. Towards the, after the middle of the month, I'm going to get an eye appointment. I got to do something because it's getting bad. See, these are kind of hard to peel. I got a combination of glue and distress ink on my fingers. They look pretty nasty. Come on, baby. Just peel it. Just peel it off here. Come on, come on, come on. Tried it with tape. It doesn't seem to work any better. So at least I probably don't have to worry that the ones that I've already glued on are going to come loose, because you can hardly get them loose with when you're trying. But I do like that they're a little bit thinner when you peel them. So I'm going to keep trying. There we go. That works pretty good. Okay. I think they're pretty. I like that. I'm going to put another layer there. Punch, punch, punch. Where's the punch? Punch, punch. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Dee, 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 dee. Yeah, Kathy, they are. But I really like them. I really, really like them. I'm not much of a sticker person, but and I'm not much of a glossy person either. I don't like things that are real glossy, which you can see that these shine, but the colored part doesn't. The colored part is matte. The lines on the colored part, some of them are shiny. But it doesn't bother me too much, so, you know, because they're not too bad. I don't know what I want to do here. But I do like the flowers a lot. I think Anne just got some, and butterflies that are similar to this. I'm not sure what I want to do here. Kind of like it just by itself, but that's not, it needs more than that. Yeah, I don't want to put that on here because it's too bumpy. I'm afraid it won't stick right. So what do? I don't want it to be the same on both sides. I guess I could just leave it like that. Kind of like the circle. This looks odd up here. Let's see. Come on, Deborah, figure it out. Figure it out. Yeah, this is kind of a salmony pink. Not quite, but almost. I like it. It's pretty. Yeah. Nah. Oh. Sometimes you just got to keep trying stuff. Cammy, get over here. Come on, baby. Hurry. Come, Cammy, come. She's like, you ain't fooling me, you old lady. Come, Cammy. Quick. Run. Run, baby. Run, Forrest, run. You hear that crackling noise? That's her running through the plastic door, plastic that's hanging up where she's not supposed to be. Oh, they both are. They're running back and forth playing. Silly girls. Where'd my flower go? Okay, I like that. All righty then. About time. Got about 5 minutes left. I don't know if Mary's coming on or not. I never really know for sure. If she is, she'll be on at 6. And you can go visit with her. I'm going to keep working down here. Not live, but yes, they are. Run like the wind. I'm going to keep working down here, but not on the live. So But I want to thank everyone for coming by, spending a little time with me here today. Fold it down, it won't look so big. Fold it down, it won't look so big. I don't know if I could finagle one little piece of this in on this other side to make it look like it goes together. I think I might can. Just a little one, maybe. Aha, yep. Should be able to. So anyway, I really appreciate y'all coming by. I didn't do anything real stupendous today, but it was nice visiting. I like them too, Janet. I think they're fun. And again, I think I'll put something right here, some wording or something. I'll have to figure out what. I like that, just like that. I think that's enough. Okay, so there's another one. So let's see what we did today. We didn't do too many, but we did some. Push this back some. So here's that one that we just did. Here's the bee with the purple. And here's the little lady. I guess I can get him up here where you could see him. I must have really moved that camera. A little cockeyed. Here's the little Halloween ones. Not too many, but it was fun. So I will hopefully see y'all next week. Have a good week. Be nice to yourself and be kind to someone else. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.